What's up, you guys? It's me, Oleander, and today I'm going to be showing you my grandmother's protection spell. So since I'm doing a protection spell and it's a long-term one, I'm going to cleanse everything first. So I'm using white sage. If you don't use white sage because it's not in your culture, then use whatever you use. But like I previously mentioned, I am Icelandic and Native American. Cheyenne to be exact. So let's clean everything. Let's cleanse everything. I mean everything, because this is going to sit on my altar for at least a few weeks. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a mixture to put around the plate and to dress the candle with. So here I have some cloves. I'm just kind of breaking them up. Then I have some cinnamon, and these are all for protection. So these are all, I'm a weakling, I can't break this. Should have smashed it up, but oh well. That'll work. And this is the way that my grandma did it and has it written down in her Book of Shadows. So I'm just doing it the way that she did it. When I do it on my own, I change it up a little bit, but I'll do it this way for today. Okay, so some flax seeds. Some foxglove, and I'm just gonna get one and I'm gonna rip it up. I'll get another one. Okay, and then we have willow. These are all protective herbs. So if you don't have willow, you don't have to use it. Protection. Here I have dogwood. If you don't have dogwood, don't use it. That goes for all of this. And you don't need to use as many ingredients as I am doing. I'm just doing it the way that my grandma did it. We have some heather. I'm just going to take some of that and crumble it up in here. Some elder. Even if you just had like 3 of these, it would be all right. It would still work. That's rosemary. Lavender. Just gonna get one and I'm just gonna crumble it up right in there. Then I'll show you guys what this looks like. And in the bowl when I'm done getting everything in there. And here I have some sage. I'm just gonna crumble that up too. I have some carnation. I'm just gonna pull a couple petals off. These are kind of hard to crumble up, so I'm just gonna rip them. Then I have some fern. I'm just gonna keep it up, protection. And then I have mint. And while I'm putting them in there, I'm letting them know what their purpose is. So everything in this bowl has the purpose of protecting. So I'm going to mix it up. And I'm going to show you guys. All right, so those are the herbs. Now what we're going to do is we are going to start getting the plate ready. So this is where I do my protection candles. They're long term. I just have it on my altar all the time. The first thing that I'm going to do is create a ring of salt. And this is just my witch's salt that I use for protection or cleansing. I always have protections going. Always. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of shove this to the outer side. Kind of make a ring. I'm going to get some red brick dust and I'm going to sprinkle it over the salt. I'm going to use my fingers because it's easier. So red brick dust. My grandma used this all the time. And then black salt, because it's got to have a little kick to it for the ones who send something your way. This will help deflect that away from you and back to them, if that's how you want to set it up. Or this could just be like a warning. My black salt is a little bit different from those that I've seen online. I use baneful herbs in it, so it's not for protection, it's for defense, but in this case, it would be for protection. Okay, so I have that plate set up. What I'm going to do is I've already carved this, inscribed this, engraved this candle with protection, my name, and my birthday. And then any gaps that needed to be filled in, I just wrote protection in the areas, you know, that were blank. So this is my protection oil. And that's what I'm going to be using to dress the candle. So just a little bit, put it on your hands, rub it together, clap to awaken it, and then I'm going to rub it all over the candle. Okay, I'm going to take those herbs that we did, and it doesn't all have to stick, so don't think it does, because whatever does not stick is going to go around the plate. My grandma did things like so extravagantly. She was so extravagant with everything. So she really had these sitting out, you know, and they were beautiful. Mine not so much, but I'll get as much to stick on the candle as possible. Which, if you guys ever do this candle dressing, you know that it all does not stick, but that's okay. Okay, so that's what I got to stick, which is perfectly fine. And I'm gonna move this. And I'm just gonna secure the candle directly to my plate. Now this plate right here, I only use for my protection candles. And as soon as one burns out, I create a new one instantly. This is one of my main protections. And it really works. All right, so what we're gonna do with the leftover stuff that fell off the candle is we're just gonna sprinkle it around the plate. So take what didn't adhere to the candle and sprinkle it around. All right. Now what I'm going to do is put this on my altar, and I'm going to light it every single day around the same time. So I'm going to light it tonight and let it burn for a little while, and then I'll put it out, and the next day I'll light it again. So it's a long-term candle. This is not one that you have to light and then sit here and watch burn out. This is one that you're going to have on your altar, and you're going to, spend a couple weeks letting it burn out. What I do is I put my protection ring on this plate. I'm not wearing it right now, but I put it on here when I light it, and I allow some of that energy to get into the ring, and that also is beneficial. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it on my altar, and I'm going to do exactly what I said. Protection is something that you should take seriously. If you're messing with black magic, if you're over here doing baneful shit to people, you need some way to protect your energy in your space. This is just one. I do 3 at a time. Actually, out on the property, there's multiple of them, but in my working area, I have 3. So it could be anything. It could be a word hanging on the wall. It could be a full-blown candle. Ew, what the? No, we're not having that weird ass shit. Right. So, yeah. Make sure you clean everything before you put this together, because everything, whatever energy was on the things that you had, needed to go, because this is strictly to protect yourself. I'm burning white sage incense too, so you can take that and put it on, put it around. You could scoot it over and let it fall onto your thing. She used to do that kind of stuff too. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's super easy, and I think that it is beneficial for everybody who comes around here to do something protective for yourself. Not just against witchcraft, but this could be against people's negative energy. Anything, say somebody's out there doing something to you, like talking shit or calling CPS on you or making up lies about you, whatever people can do to try to really fuck with you and your life, this would be good for that too. So that's it. Goodbye for now.